Welcome to Tuesday, the 27th of February, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who feel stuck in a 9-to-5 job, or maybe it's a business they own that feels like a job. I help those people take their knowledge and experience on any given topic that they're passionate about. It could be a skill set, a hobby, a profession, whatever it is that you've got a passion in. I help those people take that knowledge and experience, be able to help other people with that knowledge and experience to move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. So I was on a call this morning with one of my clients, and I just want to share this with you because I think it'll be helpful for you. Sometimes we get lost in the sea of overwhelm, particularly in the online world, and sometimes we just need to bring it right down to some very, very simple basics. One of her parts of her business were off. Meaning it was going south and it was affecting pretty much all of our business. And I know that it's happened to me in the past. It's been a while now, but I'm conscious of it. And when I see it happening with my clients and with my students, then I immediately dive in to be able to help them. So if you're watching this video and you've got a business that's going south, meaning it's off, it's not growing, then maybe this video will help you. Keeping things really, really simple in the online space. Your online marketing should be simple and very clear to be able to articulate to other people. So my online business marketing model is very simple. There's 6 parts to it. And it was right in the middle of the marketing model, right in the middle of it, that my client was off. So number one, making sure that the base of your online marketing is focused on your content creation. Everything builds from content. We need to put content out there that adds value to be able to help our ideal customer. I talked about a lot of this last week in identifying what your thing is, your passion, your business idea, and knowing that, then being able to attract your ideal customer through your messaging and copy that I talked about yesterday. So it's important to be able to put content out there on a consistent basis. My recommendation is weekly for long form pieces of content, but daily for posts and videos as a non-negotiable. So you need to be putting content out there as the base of your marketing model. From the base of your marketing model, 2 other parts to it that are important, or actually really important. Campaigns, doing campaigns where either you're launching a product or you're telling people about something that you have to offer. Maybe it's a new offer, and just getting out there and sharing that in a live setting, a live campaign. So you've seen many of these before: webinars, challenges, social media challenges. These are all campaigns that where you're getting out there live and you're attracting a lot of people over maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, telling people about what you do, teaching them on a topic, and then making an offer to them. Campaigns. So whether you do these weekly, monthly, quarterly, really important to have campaigns in your marketing model. The other part of it is, which makes it really different from online to offline, is having what we call evergreen funnels running, meaning there is 24/7 an opportunity for people to come into your world and be able to see what you offer and either buy or not buy, depending on where they are in their journey. Having those 3 are really key. So content that you're putting out there on a regular basis, your weekly content rhythm, as I call it, live campaigns, whether they're weekly, monthly, or quarterly, and then evergreen funnels. Within all of that are the other 3, and this is where the jewel was that was off. Within that, you have 3 other things. Number 1, you've got targets, you've got goals. We've got on Friday, the 1st of March. This week, you need to be identifying what your goals are going to be for next month, March. End of the week is March. You need to be focused on what it is your goals are for next month. So that's number 1, targets. Number 2, if you've got team, or maybe it's even just yourself, making sure that you've got an organized way of working, knowing that your work or your team and you are aligned with what your goals are, your targets for the month. It's all tied together. And then the final piece, which is the piece that was off today, and I think it's probably the most important, and it's the piece that most people are not conscious of, but if they are, they don't do it in an intentional way. And the jewel is time management. I just see so many people today who are trying to build online businesses and they're not intentional about their time. With my client today, with me, everybody else in the world today, we've all got the same amount of time. And whether you're building a 6-figure, 7-figure, just starting, we've all got 24 hours in a day. But I do know, certainly from the peers around me who are building 7- and 8-figure online businesses, as well as myself bringing new people into the online space from their 9-to-5 job. The thing that makes people different, and the people that makes the true successful people stand out, meaning the people that are going to be in it for the long term, as opposed to the people who are just in it to make some money quickly and get out and you won't hear them after a year. The people that are in it for the long haul are the people who are doing those 5 things. And they are also the people that manage their time. I did this with my client today, so I want to share it with you. If I was working with you as a client, I would know whether or not you're intentional about your time and you're serious about managing your time, because I would do exactly as I did with my client this morning, which was I'd ask them to screen share their calendar with me. And I would see immediately from your calendar whether or not you're managing your time. Because if it's not in your calendar, you're not intentional about your time. It's out there and you're hoping that things are going to happen. And that was the piece that was off. Not that it wasn't in our calendar. It was the kind of the next step. It was in our calendar. But what was actually happening was that she was getting distracted. So needed to bring her back in. So for example, I'll give you an example. She's one of my best clients. She's fantastic. But as a coach, I need to make her even better than fantastic. I'll give you one example. I know this has happened to me before. It doesn't happen to me now because I'm more conscious of it, but I'm sure if you're watching this video, it's happening to you, is that she set up a call for 15 minutes and with great intentions to help the person on a 15-minute call. The 15-minute call ended up being a 45-minute call. And that wasn't because the other person allowed it to happen. My client didn't set the boundaries around the time for the 15 minutes. And as a result, that 30 extra minutes got sucked out. And what we need to do is to be able to set those boundaries and manage very, very consciously and very intentionally our time, because it is our most valuable asset. We've all got the same amount of time, but the people that succeed in this online space long-term are the ones who actually manage their time. And they're demonstrating it. It's in their calendar. And they're actually making sure that each day they're managing the time so that the 15-minute call becomes a 15-minute call. Not a 30-minute call or a 45-minute call. It's a 15-minute call. And I think that's the piece that if you can manage that and be very intentional about it, then you'll stay in the center with your jewel, managing your time. And it's really important today. So I wanted to share that with you, because if there's something that really you can do to help your business is to actually manage your time consciously and be very intentional about what are my goals? What am I doing each day to actually achieve those goals? And how am I managing my time, that my time is very focused on activities that are going to take me towards the goal, and either delegating everything else or just deleting everything else. So hopefully that's been helpful for you today, because I know that for me, I'm very conscious of this because I know how important it is. So I want to make sure that you're aware of it. And if you're not doing it at the moment, making sure that you do put in place the habits and the behavior to make sure that each day you're intentional about your time and know and be aware of how it is being spent. so that you don't get these surprises down the line when you find that your business is not performing well. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day. And again, yesterday I made the call on it. If you want to join my newsletter, it's a weekly newsletter that comes out every Sunday. I talk about these things that I've talked about today, yesterday, last week. It's a free newsletter, comes out into your inbox every Sunday. I'll put a link down below here where all you need to do is click the link, join my newsletter, and I look forward to seeing you in your inbox next Sunday. And hopefully you get some good ideas on strategies and tactics that I use and that I help my clients with as well. Wherever you're on the world today, on this 27th of February, go out there, manage your time intentionally, and you'll see your business grow. Have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.